So we usually equate leaders, accomplishment, but I want to, everybody talks about that. I want to talk about how do good leaders learn from mistakes or failures? How do they reconcile that? Because there's an ego involved in trying to be a leader and accomplish things, but inevitably, if you're going to do anything, there are going to be failures. How do they deal with that?
Oh, that's a powerful question, and thanks for asking. I subscribe to the idea that leaders, particularly those that are in structural positions of power, in a hierarchy, if you will, create space for their people to fail, but not be a failure. I often think sometimes the lessons we learn the most is when we make mistakes, sort of leaning forward, that our intention is good, our effort is sincere, we're fully engaged employees or sub-managers, if you will. And we subscribe and align and adopt the institution or organizational core values. So we're behaving congruently with that which we agreed to do. And like you said better than I did, we're going to make mistakes. So I think to acknowledge that leaders create space where people can take risk, take initiative with the intention of moving towards that sort of vision, the idea where we could collectively agree to go to, is a healthy sort of leadership approach, a healthy leadership style. Now, admittedly, you can't be wrong all the time, otherwise you got other issues. And there may be certain areas that you cannot be wrong at all in, such as a behavioral flaw like lie, cheat, or steal, or you create a vulnerability that's, particularly if it's intentional versus just a consequence of a lack of data or something. But I think the best leaders handle that by coaching, by acknowledging, first holding the individual accountable. Don't let that failure or mistake not create an opportunity for leader development. Try to figure out what happened, why did it happen, and what can we do with increased participation of the individuals concerned, gaining ownership of what they will do, not necessarily just what you will tell them to do, to help remedy that situation if it so requires, but for sure to put in processes or policies or the like to prevent that kind of unintended outcome in the future.